Game, begin. When the drum beats go like this.
Hey kids, and welcome back to Nexus Kids Church at Home.
We are so excited that you could join us this Sunday. Let's check out our service.
I'm a Nexus kid. I'm known and loved by God no matter what. I'm forgiven and set free because Jesus died for me. I am thankful for all I have. I believe that all the time God is good. I believe that God's word is working in my life. I believe that my words have power and bring glory to God. I choose to show kindness to everyone even when it's hard. I choose to respect and encourage others. Above all, I choose to love God. I'm a Nexus kid.
Hey kids, and welcome back to Nexus Kids Church at Home. It's Bianca, it's Pastor James, and we are so ready for this jam-packed service today. Whether you are in a home
Or a hub, we are so excited that you could join us.
Yeah.
So, we're going to give you 5 seconds to find 3 people around you and give them a high five. Are you ready? Off you go.
Whoa, kids.
Whoa.
I am so impressed. Guys, you are so quick, but let's go. Let's gather together. Let's sit back down. Let's get ready. We've got some exciting news that Nexus Kids have a Spotify account, and we want you to follow our Spotify account. Mums and dads, if you're listening, make sure you jump on and search for Nexus Kids on Spotify, because we're putting together some of our favorite hits here at Nexus Kids. And we want you to be able to play these hits at home. You can go on Spotify, search Nexus Kids, or jump on our Instagram. There's a link in our bio to get you to our Spotify page. What else?
That's right, Pastor James. As well as our Spotify playlist, did you catch up with us on Wednesday afternoon at NKTV?
NKTV is the best.
Wow, I don't want to give too much away, but if you haven't seen Wednesday's episode, jump onto our YouTube, which you might be on right now, find our NKTV episode and watch it. It is packed full of so much cool stuff, and we don't want you to miss it.
We know you are going to love it, just like our service today. It is full of an amazing message. Bianca's going to be talking out of the book of Exodus today about the story of Moses and his life. We also catch up with some of our amazing Nexus kids for NK Cribs. But hey, stay tuned, get ready, and let's go.
Go!
Stories of the Bible. Moses, God's servant. This is Moses, who was an Israelite boy born in a time when Israelite boys were not supposed to live. By faith, Moses' parents hid him for 3 months after he was born because they saw he was no ordinary child, and they were not afraid of Pharaoh. You see, Moses lived in Egypt, and the Israelites were slaves to the Egyptians. But God had a plan for his people and Moses. Moses was adopted into the Pharaoh's family and grew up in the Egyptian palace. By faith, Moses refused to be known as the son of Pharaoh's daughter. He chose to share in the pain of his people rather than enjoy the fleeting pleasures of sin, for he was looking ahead to his great reward. When Moses had grown up, he made a big mistake and fled Egypt for fear that he would be killed. He came to live with the Midianites for many years. One day, God spoke to Moses through a burning bush and called him back to Egypt to fulfill his plan. But Moses was afraid and didn't think he was the right man for the job. So God gave Moses his brother Aaron as a helper. So Moses went back to Egypt. He and Aaron asked Pharaoh to let God's people go. After much hardship due to the Pharaoh's hardened heart, Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt and towards the Promised Land. It was by faith that Moses left the land of Egypt, not fearing Pharaoh's anger. He kept right on going because he kept his eyes on the one who is invisible. It was by faith that the people of Israel went through the Red Sea as though they were on dry ground. And then God's people wandered in the desert for many years, even though the way to the Promised Land only took a few days. While wandering in the desert, God gave the Israelites food to eat.
What's that?
And water to drink, and was with them as they made their way to the Promised Land. God gave them many other laws and rules to live by to keep them safe and to set them apart as his own people. He gave them 10 commandments about how they should live. Through it all, God took care of his people and used his servant, Moses, to accomplish his good plan.
Wow, Nexus Kids, I love that video of Moses. Every time I watch it, I learn something new about Moses and all the wonderful things he did during his life. I wanted to talk to you today about a few things that we can learn about Moses' life. You know, like we saw in the video, Moses did so many great things. He parted the Red Sea, he saw the burning bush, he got given the 10 Commandments, and he did the plagues of Egypt. But you know what? Moses didn't do all of this by himself. In the book of Exodus, it tells us about when Moses' brother-in-law came and saw him and told him that he needed God's help. So we're going to have a look in our Bible at Exodus chapter 18, verse 17 to 19. And it says, "Then Jethro said, 'You are not doing this the right way. You will wear yourself out and these people as well. This is too much for you to do alone. Now let me give you some good advice and God will be with you.'" In that verse, it's basically saying, hey Moses, if you try to do this by yourself, you're going to get tired. And all the people trying to help you will also get tired. You know what you need? You need God's help. And that's just like us Nexus Kids, and even myself. Sometimes in life, I think, hey, I can do this on my own. You may think you're the best soccer player in your soccer team. You may think you're the best dancer in your dance team. But hey, when you actually stop and think about it, think if I turned up to that soccer game all by myself and I just played by myself, would I beat the other team? Probably not, because there'd probably be so many more of them and there would be just you, even if you are the best person. And you know what? Sometimes we do need help. And Nexus Kids, I want to tell you that if you ever have to ask for help, if you have to ask for help from mum or dad or from your teacher at school, your brothers and sisters, it doesn't mean you're not good. It doesn't mean you're not the best. It just means that you can't do it on your own and you want some help. And just like Moses, he had to look to God and say, God, I can't get all these people out of Egypt. What am I supposed to do with this burning bush? I've never seen one of these before. he had to stop and think, you know what, if I try and do this by myself, I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be worn out. And so God, I need your help. And Nexus Kids, sometimes we have to ask for God's help. It might be a test that we have at school that's really big and we're a bit scared about it. Or it might be a soccer game where we think, man, how am I going to beat this team? Or it might even be you have a fight with your brother and you're not sure how to make friends with him again. You know what? You can ask God for help because He's always there. He never leaves you and He always wants to help you. So, Nexus Kids, just like Moses, let's never forget that we can ask God for help. We don't have to do anything on our own, and even though we may be the best, we still need help sometimes. But hey, let's get on with the rest of our service. Thanks for joining us.
Hello. How are you all? Are you good?
Good.
I'm going to go through your names. So on my left is, I think it's Cade. Cade, can you give us a wave? Hey, Cade. And in the middle, we've got Layla. Hi, Layla. And on my right, you've got Levi. Levi, hey, man, how are ya?
Hello, good. And
good. Really? Layla, how old are you and what grade are you in?
I'm year 1 and I'm turning 7 5 days.
You're turning 700 in 5 days.
In 2.
In 2 days, you're going to be 7. That is awesome.
Of July.
Oh, that's the same day as my brother. Wow, what an awesome day for a birthday. And we've also got Mr. Cade. Cade, give us a wave. What grade are you in, bud?
I'm in year 4.
Year 4. And that means you're 9 years old or 10?
9.
19. Oh my gosh, you must be driving a car by now.
9.
And Levi, give us a wave. How old are you, bud? What grade are you in?
I am 10 and I am in year 4. I mean, year
5.
Year 5. That was last year you were in year 4. And that must mean you're about 11 or 12. Is that right?
Oh,
I'm 10
You're 10, turning 11 this year?
next year.
Next year. Bro, it is so good to meet you all. Now, can you tell me and tell everyone who's at this, where are you guys tuning in from for Nexus Kids Church? Where do you live?
Deepwater Station.
In New South Wales.
You live in Deepwater, New South Wales, and
Station.
that's pretty cool. And I've just been notified that you guys have been tuning in for Nexus Kids Church at Home. And I think that that is awesome, that all the way from Deepwater, New South Wales, you are a Nexus kid. Now, I'd love to ask you maybe 2 questions. Are you ready for this? Layla, I've got a question for you, okay? Just because we want to get to know you a bit better, do you prefer and would you rather do colouring in or painting? Which one's your favourite?
Colour. And draw.
You love to do colouring in and drawing as well. Oh my gosh, that's pretty cool. Now, Layla, what is your favourite colour?
Pink.
Pink? No way. Do you know, pink is my 5th favourite colour. I've got 5, and pink has made it into my top 5 favourite colours. That is so good. Layla, I bet you there's some girls at home and maybe even some boys who love the colour pink as well. Hey, Cade, can you tell me, mate, what is your favourite food?
Pizza.
Pizza! Man! What type of pizza is your favourite? I'm a ham and pineapple kind of guy. I love pineapple on pizzas. What's your favourite?
Pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni! Oh, is there anyone at home who loves pepperoni? I bet you there is. It's a crowd favourite here at Nexus Kids. You guys are going to fit right in at Nexus Kids from home. Now, Cade, your last question. Now tell me, what is your favourite sort of sport, outdoor activity that you love to play?
Soccer.
You love soccer? I love soccer. And you know what? Many of our Nexus kids love soccer as well. It is such a good game. Over to you, Mr. Levi, my man in year 5. tell me, Levi, what do you want to be when you grow up? Have you ever had a thought about what you want to be?
I want to be a motocross champion.
Come on, that'd be good. Do you ride motorbikes yet, or have you got one there at home that you ride?
Yes, I have a motorbike.
Come on, man, that's pretty good. And you enjoy it?
Yes.
Obviously, that is so good. Now, Levi, tell me, out of all the animals that you have on your property, because you were telling me before you've got a lot of animals, what's sort of your favourite animal that you love? Do you have any favourites?
It would have to be the bulls.
Yeah, you like the bulls? That's pretty cool. They're awesome, man. And are they different to a cow? For those at home that don't know, how is a bull different from a cow?
A bull is a boy.
The bulls are the boys, and it has horns, and the cows are the girls. That is so good. Hey, we have loved getting to know you. We have loved meeting you, Cade, Layla, and Levi. And hey, let's tell the Nexus Kids that this week we've released our new season of Zoom chats with Pastor James, and you guys participate in that. You're in an episode of Zoom chats. So if the kids want to find out more and watch the Zoom chats with Pastor James, jump onto the YouTube channel for Nexus Kids and you can watch it. But hey, until Zoom chats and until we chat next time, Cade, Layla, and Levi, why don't you wave to our Nexus Kids and say, see you later.
Bye.
Hey kids!
We're here at the Johnstone's house for NK Cribs.
Let's go.
Let's go! Hey kids, we are here. We're with MJ, we're at the Johnstone household, and we are going to now unpack. We are going to discuss one of the things that MJ loves so much. What is it, MJ?
Ice skating.
Ice skating! So we have here MJ's ice skating bag, and she's going to talk us through all the different things that are in her ice skating bag, things that she needs for her for a day out at the ice skating ring. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, grab your bits and pieces one by one, and you can tell us what all the things are that you need. So we have
My pink vest to keep me warm.
Of course it needs to be pink, because pink is the best colour in the world, and it keeps you warm.
Yes.
So good. What's next?
I've got my old purple guards that don't fit my new skates.
So they're called a guard.
Yes.
What does a guard do?
It protects the blade so it doesn't get all ruined.
Right, so the blade that goes under the shoe, we're going to see them in a moment, it protects that blade. Awesome. Yep.
I've got my ice skating water bottle from Nike.
Love that.
And it's a purple one.
Of course it's purple, because the best two colours in the world are pink and purple. Oh my gosh.
I've got this headband that I got for my birthday from my coach.
Well, look at the bling on it. Wow.
And every time I'm doing one of my routines, my coach Paris says, Michaela, more sassiness! And then my mum's like, enough with the sassiness,
More
Paris.
sass. I love it. Wow, and it's just a headband, keeps the hair out of your eyes, keeps you in the zone. I love that.
I've got a miniature purple hair
You got a
brush.
pamper kit. You got the whole pamper kit. I love that. Yeah.
And then I've got my gloves.
And you got your gloves.
Sparkly
Keep the
gloves.
old hands and fingers warm. Because do you know how cold it is in an ice skating ring?
No.
Pretty cold.
Yeah.
I reckon it'd get down to under 10 degrees for sure. Wow, so good. All right, so moving from the top bag into the bottom bag, we are going to look at the
Ice skates.
ice skates. What's Puppy's name?
Winnie.
This is Winnie. Hello, Winnie, you beautiful pup. All right, so let's talk us through all the different things. We'll turn the bag around to our friends at home. That's perfect. Now, what have we got here?
So we've got some extra gloves. Just
Extra gloves?
in case.
Just in case. I love that. And you've got, looks like your ice skating gear.
Yes. So we've got this. I've got this jumper that my mum brought me from LD.
I love that because it must be a special one for the cold. Is that right?
And yeah, also she brought it because it's one of those ones that have a hole to put your thumb in.
Perfect. To keep all your arm nice and warm, even all the way up until your hands. Perfect. And what are these little things?
These-
Must be a hat, right? No?
These are
An
my
ear cover. Is that right, Winnie? Do I look good? No? Oh, okay. Winnie said no. What are they?
So this is my soakers for my skates for when they're wet. So that's got the same material as the towel.
Wow.
And then it's got like a pretty background.
Of course, it is purple. Yeah, and it's got the towel material to
Yeah.
absorb all the wetness from the ice skates. So good. And what's this?
This is my cleaning towel to clean the blades.
Wonderful. So we always need to clean a blade because we all know that ice that you skate on is just like water. So when it's not ice, it turns into water. We've got to keep it dry. Let's keep going. What are these things?
These are my crash pads.
Crash pads.
And when I first wore them, I was like, does this make my butt look big? Because the pads.
Anyone out there watching at home that's been ice skating knows that when you fall onto the ice, it's like falling onto concrete. So we need padding because MJ doesn't only just go for a leisurely skate, do you? No. What sort of things do you do when you go ice skating?
I do jumps. I do spins.
Wow. And I would end up right on my bottom if I was to try that. So crash pads are awesome. Before we get to the main attraction, what are these things? I know. It's to keep your nose warm. Is that right? No? Maybe it's a neck warmer. There we go. Is that what it is?
No.
No? Oh.
These are my leg warmers.
Leg warmers, of course
So
they are.
you put them on your legs, and then you put them up, and then you put your skates on, and then you put them over your skates.
Perfect. Just to add that, what your coach said, the sassiness. I
Yes.
love that. The more sass, the better. And we've got a bag of makeup with your hair goodies,
Yes.
some creams
To
to make sure you're looking at $1 million, right? $1 million for the ice skate.
Yes.
I love that. Now onto the main attraction, kids. These things here are MJ's pride and joy.
My ice skates. So these are my new ones that I got this Monday.
Whoa!
And these are my new guards. They're made in Canada, which I really like about them. Because I was born in Canada, and they're also scented.
Oh, so
They smell like
scented
berry
means...
lollipops.
Wow, they smell amazing. So not only do they look good because they're pink and purple, not only are they keeping everybody safe, protecting us from the sharp blade, they smell
Delicious.
like lollies and ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh my
It just
gosh.
feels like you want to eat it.
That's true. And I love these ice skates. They are so good. You know, I've just bought myself a pair of rollerblades because I want to give it a go. I reckon I'm the one step from getting from walking to ice skating is to rollerblade. So I'm going to give that a go.
Also, during quarantine, I was doing some rollerblading because I couldn't go to the ice rink.
Yeah.
So I packed up some of my stuff. I also went around the block and while wearing my crash pants, and I only fell on my booty with my crash pants once.
Perfect. Wow. So, you know, if you go out for an ice skating trip or a rollerblading trip, you only fall once. That's a win. That's success. MJ, thank you for showing us. Thank you for showing all of our Nexus kids through your ice skating bag, your pride and joy. I reckon we're going to move on and see what else we're going to do. All right? Here we go.
All right, hey kids, now we are in the mud kitchen. James, is this the mud kitchen? Yeah? What do you think? Look at the tap over here. What else is in here? We've got, oh, what's this?
For water fights, so you fill it up.
Oh,
so you get a
wow.
bucket, you fill it up, and then you watch
Whoa,
out the sprinkler.
that's a lot. What else, James? What else have you got in here? Got some cups. Oh, manly music cup. All right, what else? What do you make in the mud kitchen, MJ?
We usually make like mud pies or sand pies because we've got sand over there.
Oh, some sand pies, and James is filling up
A watering can.
a watering can from the tap. That's pretty cool. It's getting nice and full. There we go, putting it on the bench. Awesome. What do you love most about the mud kitchen, MJ?
That we can fill up buckets and do water fights.
Yeah, that's awesome. Water fights. That sounds like so much fun. So where did you get the mud kitchen from, MJ?
So we got like all the pots and pans and cups and stuff from a junk shop. So we got
Wow.
like this and these pots and pans
Yeah.
and stuff from
And this
a,
one that's full
a
of water.
junk shop. And then we just from old plates we used it to make the walls and
That's
stuff.
cool.
Benches.
Yep. Awesome. And what about this tap? Did you put that tap in?
No, it was already in with this, but we had to add a water pipe from.
Oh. What's the plumbing?
Yeah.
Who put the water in?
My dad.
Dad did it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So like there's pipes here,
Yep.
but my dad's really annoyed because there's a lumpy bit like a really fat
Oh.
bit there, and it's making the water go a bit slow.
And James is making a water fountain over there. Kids at home, I don't know if you can see that, but... All right, what do you think? Should we check out something else?
Yeah.
All right, let's wave bye and head to the trampoline.
Bye, Trampoline. Trampoline. We love our trampoline. Thanks for coming to our house for Nexus Kids Crib. See you
Wow, Nexus Kids, wasn't that an awesome service? Pastor James, I had so much fun. And Nexus Kids, I'll tell you what, MJ's making me want to take up ice skating.
Me too.
I'm not sure how good I'd be, but I'm thinking I might get out there and have a few practice tries.
I reckon it's all about those padded pants
Oh,
that she
they
had in
were
her
cool.
kit. Tell you what,
Yeah.
I need a pair of them. I hope they make them in my size. But MJ, you and your ice skating dreams, cannot wait to
Yeah.
cheer you on ringside as you are competing in the Olympics. I reckon you'll make it there.
Ooh, same.
And little Jimmy, what do you have? The mud kitchen.
mud kitchen.
Making mud pies. It was hooked
Yeah.
up to the tap and the trampoline. Guys, thank you for having us to your home for NK Cribs this week. Hey kids, it's July. We know that. It's been a few weeks now. And you know what? We've got our Triple M. We want to see you reciting your Triple M card, and you can take a video of that, send it in
Yes.
here to us, Nexus Kids at nexuschurch.com.au, as well as your Nexus Creed. I'm a Nexus Kid, Bianca's a Nexus Kid, and we love hearing from you. So email those through to us, and we would love to see you guys giving it your best shot.
Yes, and we would also love to see you guys next Wednesday
Yep.
at 4 p.m. on our
Call
YouTube
us,
channel
comment.
for NKTV. Right now, wherever you are, write it down, put it in a calendar, get mum to put it in her phone,
Yes.
get dad to write it on the fridge somewhere.
Don't want to miss it.
Don't forget it. We're so excited and we can't wait to see you there.
It's going to be amazing. So guys, for this week, the Nexus Kids Church at home or at a hub, we are so glad that you've been joining us.
Yeah.
We have loved setting up our hubs around the city, and we're glad you can take part there at the hubs, as well as those meeting in homes. Families joining together in connect groups, sitting down to enjoy the message together. We are so glad that you have joined us today. But for this week, for this Sunday, we want to say goodbye. We want to say big love. We'll see you next Wednesday. We will see you next Sunday, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.
See ya.